Posca pens or Archer and Olive and a stationery haul. Let's do it! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Rose, my pronouns are she, her, and usually I share videos about plants, but also I love to make videos about loving yourself, being creative, living sustainably, and today is one of those non-planty videos, so if you're just here for plants, or the bikini videos, this is not one of those. But if you like bullet journaling stuff and stationery hauls and all that stuff, then this one is for you. In the past year, I got quite a few nice new stationery things for a project that I've been working on for a while, a planty planner. That will be the next video, hopefully. Editing these is taking quite a long time because, as you may know, I've been in a big home renovation for at least 6 weeks now, and the renovation noises make it so that I can't record voiceovers. So I'm really happy that today actually there's no builders. We just had one guy this morning and then it's been quiet all day. It's been very good for my headaches as well, but also for finally being able to record this video. But enough chatting, let's hop into the haul. First, let me show you some of the pens that I already owned. Around here I'll talk about in a minute. In this box I have the pens that I don't really like, the really thick ones. I also had a full set of the Posca brush pens, but I don't really like how they work either. And then I have these thin ones that are, are more detailed, but from working with them, I have realized that the tips don't work well for me. They spray paint everywhere. Last year, I bought myself the Acrylographs set. These were the 7mm tips, and I was not very happy with how they worked. A little bit similar to the Posca pens that just spray paint as you use them. You have to clean the tips. They're quite needy in use. So I got myself this set of the 3mm tips, the tropical set, which is the more pastel colors, which we're gonna test out how they work compared to the thinner ones. If you also want to try stuff by Archer and Olive, you can use my code PLANTWITHROSE for a discount. I will also put my link in the description. While editing this, I just realized that I didn't actually show you a main part of why I wanted to make this video, the haul or the unboxing of two huge sets that I got myself. So from Posca, you may know them. This is one of the older pens, that's why it's a little bit haggard. I've had these for a while. These are paint pens similar to Archer and Olive. They work really, really well, and I wanted to get all the colors. So I bought myself both the PC3M full set, which means all the colors, the whole rainbow, including some silver and gold and stuff. And then also the fine liner version. I call it a fine liner, it's not really that. The PC1MR set in, again, all the colors. I really treated myself back when I filmed this. This is what the pens look like. It's like a metal base with a little felt tip that paint comes out of. And we're going to compare how the Posca pens do compared to the Archer and Olive pens. Let me show you them in my new journal, because this is the one I bought recently. It is very planty, as you can see, with the gold foil. And then as we open it, I'm sure you can guess what color I got. Look at this guy. This is the B5 size notebook with the greenhouse in the front. It is really thick, which I love. Plenty of pages to work with, and it is vegan leather. If we compare it to my previous Archer and Olive journal, this has been used a lot. This is the linen cover, and as you can see, it gets quite dirty quite quickly. I take this with me on holidays and stuff, so that's why it looks a little bit messy, I think. They are the same thickness, a little bit taller, and then the square is a little bit longer. Oh, look at that, the goldenness. In this one, I have started and not finished a lot of different things. Traveler's journal, plant growth tracker, which I will show you in a separate video in my new journal. Oh, and then I started my reading journal in this one as well. And that's it. It's still very empty, so I don't really need a new journal, but it feels kind of nice to start a new one and just have it be more organized. I got another parcel in the mail earlier today. Look at this, how cute. Thank you. And I wanted to show you because it's more things for our planner that I'm gonna film very soon. This is washi tape, rainbow washi tape. Very cute. These are all the different kinds that are in there. Nice addition to my collection. Then I bought this thing, which in Dutch is called a pons. It's a hole puncher, kind of. Only it is meant to make corners of, can you see the little markings? They're in gold. Make corners of pages in a nice rounded version. And then lastly, we have this guy. This is Filofax refillable notebook paper in pastel colors. It's bullet journal paper, but in different colors: green, blue, pink, yellow, and purple. Very cute. I think it's gonna look really nice to bring a little bit more color to my base of the pages. This was so much cheaper than getting the Archer & Aller pastel pad, even though I would like that pad at one point, but for now this will do. That's it for this box. I feel like my collection is complete now and we can start planning the plant planner, so stay tuned for that video. Next up, we're going to compare how the Posca ones work versus the Archer & Olive. In the back, we are going to test out all the pens so I can show you the different colors.
Hello, this is voiceover Rose. I really hope you can hear me because the builders are downstairs again making loud noises. So after giving the Archer & Olive pens a good shake and pressing the tips a few times to get the ink going, I started with them. As you can see, I chose to alternate between thicknesses in order to have everything in rainbow order because that makes me happy. Since I had some space left over at the bottom, I also included my metallic markers and then the Posca PC1M pens, the ones with the tricky tip. The purple even didn't give me any color here, it just couldn't get it out. Luckily, the other colors that I own in this type of pen did work a little bit better. I also included my Koi brush pens, which I don't think I've ever used, although they're in nice colors, the greens. And then it was finally time for my favorites. I started with the thicker Posca pens, the PC3M, and look at all those beautiful colors. Before this, I only owned a few colors in different sizes, so it was so satisfying to have all the colors that they offer, put them all together in one screen, and also it was so satisfying to use them because ink just came out. Maybe if you haven't used them for like a year, you have to give them a little shake and press the point a little bit, but they work so well. By the way, this is not sponsored at all. At this point, I'm working on the thinner pens. I also got a set of their metallic colors, which was very fun to see the shininess and very nice for this season. And then last minute, I also decided to include the very fat pens that I own from them. The PC5M in just a few colors. And then I have two of the PC8K, which are very thick. That white one we had used on my boyfriend's surfboard painting project, so it was very purple and not very white.
After making this whole pen test, I definitely can say that I really prefer the Posca pens in their use, especially the thinner ones. They just work really well. The PC1MR ones, the Archer & Olive thicker acrylographs also work really well for me, but the thinner ones, I don't like how they work. And you can just really see them being very scratchy and uncomfortable to use. But the same is true for the Posca PC1M pens. Some of them didn't even get any ink out of them. I probably have to clean the tip, but this is what I mean. They require a little bit more work for them to work properly. When with these ones, the PC1MR, they just always work. And I love that. I don't do crafts very often, and when I do, I just want to be able to do it and not have to spend an hour or whatever, 10 minutes cleaning tips and trying to make pens work again. I just want things to be ready and working, and that is definitely the case with the Posca pens that I got now and that I absolutely love. With the Koi brush pens, I don't really know what to do with brush pens. Maybe these are also not the best brush pens. I just don't know what to do with them. I'm not good at calligraphy. I did learn in school, but it's not for me, it seems. I just prefer the fine linery paint pens. And that's it for this whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you like planty content and all this other stuff that I'm experimenting with. Like I said, soon I will show you how I set up this planty planner. Here's a sneak peek. I've been using it a lot, especially with my plants now being in different locations, staying with my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, keeping track of watering and everything. So it's been very, very helpful. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Let me know in the comments what else you would like to see, whether it's plants or bikinis or bullet journaling, content, stationery content. I'm up for anything at the moment. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Oh, enjoy your warm house if you have it. Enjoy your shower if you have it. And I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.